to see the hype that krumpers give, right? It's different than the hype that house dancers get, right? So each community has a different kind of culture or value around hype. And the thing that I my question is like, what is it for popping, or what is the optimal amount of hype? That's really where it's not about which dance style or what. It's like, what's optimal to elevate the dancer, because sometimes hype can be distracting too, right? You're getting down, or some people fear if they're hyping all the time, they're encouraging or watering down the dance by encouraging movement that's not that good, right? Or like someone sees like a dope dancer getting hyped off a bad movement, then they go, okay, that's what I need to do. That's kind of the fear of hyping, giving easy props. But then when you look at Krump, you have people that are even, it's almost like a welcoming into the world of Krump, where they're hyping you even if you're a beginner. Like, I love that. I love the fact that, it's encouraging in the sense. And I that wasn't exactly how it was when I first started going to Krump sessions and just witnessing it. I wasn't participating. I would be there and I would see, the hype wasn't necessarily, it was maybe from a few of your friends or a couple of your friends, whoever came with you to the battle or the session. And then as of more recently, I've been seeing, especially with Beast Camp, like the hype as being a tool to uplift people and like encourage people and bring out, no matter what skill level, bring out the best of what you are at that time, right? And I think that, to me, in my opinion, is like the optimal level of hype. Is like, even if you see a beginner and you see a beginner and you can't judge them on you can't judge them personally on a universal level of like, oh yeah, your movement isn't dope compared to the best in the world, but maybe it's the best that they could do at that time, and that, I think, deserves some hype. So when you see someone really trying, really putting themselves out there, vulnerable, and trying new stuff, like, you encourage and hype the mind state of a future champion. That's what I think is optimal for me. It's like when you see someone engaging in the right, not the right, but the good mental process, you can see it and you see the effort. Hype that. Even if it's not directly in the cypher, go up to them afterwards and say, yo man, I saw what you were trying to do right there, and if they're just starting out, maybe you can help them and encourage them with some tips, or if you don't know how to do what they're trying to do, then maybe you have some direction you can point them to somebody that does, So I think for me, the optimal amount of hype is when you see someone really putting effort to level up, really putting effort to come outside themselves and push their boundaries. And I think that deserves every bit of hype. And that's not no easy props. It's just not judging everybody on this universal standard of talent and ability. It's judging someone off of their best effort. And that's all we got, Some people are gonna be more naturally, physically gifted. Some people are gonna have a better musical inclination, better ear, maybe they had better influences early on, or they had access to good teachers, so everybody's different, It doesn't even matter the amount of time you've been dancing. It can just be the place in which you're from, the people you met from the get-go that got you started right. So I just think, you know, shout out to Kumse. She be hyping everybody. You go to the LA parking lot. She's one of the best encouragers. Baby Tie-Dye is another one. There's so many people I can mention that are really encouraging. You know, you go to Slim's class, he's super encouraging as well. Just these people that are creating open spaces for people that are, you know, just beginning or, oh my God, there's an Audi R8 that's like flying 120 right now, and it's 9 a.m. in LA, yo. That's not a good sign. Supercars and always traffic, and now he's, oh my goodness. Anyways, that's LA for you. So tell me what you guys think. Maybe I'm wrong on this. As far as for me, you know, it's a bit subjective as far as what you feel is the best amount of height. And there's different scenes around the world. I've seen a lot of different communities, and I've seen different outcomes from these different levels of height, you know. And I think it's a crucial part of community to have open ears. And that's what I mean by when you're ciphering and sessioning, you're having conversations and people just want to be heard. So it's not necessarily being all crazy hype necessarily, although that can be uplifting, but it's about connecting with the people that are dancing and giving them the attention and giving them the space for them to communicate with you. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. It's an interesting one. So anyways, much love, y'all. Have a good day. Peace.